What is a tape measure? Very interesting topic. Lots to talk about. Let's get started. In this video, I'm going to be using a Stanley FatMax tape measure. Very durable tape measure, long lasting. They were first introduced in 1999, and I've been using them ever since. I've never had any problems with them. I wouldn't go with any other tape measure. You gotta love the Stanley. I think they're the best on the market. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. So what is a tape measure? A tape measure is a portable measurement device used to measure the size of an object or the distance in between objects. The tape measure is marked along one tape edge in inches and fractional inches, and typically in 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch, 1/16 of an inch increments and feet. Some tape measures are marked in millimeters, centimeters, and meters on one edge. These markings allow you to measure accurately. Here in the US, we use imperial, and imperial is what we will be using in this video today. So what are the black lines on a tape measure? The simplest way to explain this is that each inch is divided into sections. There is 2 1/2 inches in 1 inch. There are 4 1/4s in 1 inch. There are 8 1/8s in 1 inch and 16 1/16 in an inch. I'm going to go ahead and read out the tape measure here. If you have a hard time with math, just follow me. I'm going to make this really easy. Okay, let's go ahead and read out the tape measure.
2 inches, 2 1/16, 2 1/8, 2 3/16, 2 1/4, 2 5/16, 2 3/8, 2 7/16, 2 1/2, 2 9/16, 2 5/8, 2 11/16, 2 3/4, 2 13/16, 2 7/8, 2 15/16, and 3 inches.
Just remember what I said. That's it. This is the same for every inch on the tape measure. Simple enough. What are the black numbers on a tape measure? They are feet and inches, and every black arrow represents a foot. What are the red numbers on a tape measure? This question comes up from time to time, mainly from someone who has no construction experience. In most modern homes, wall studs are placed on 16-inch centers. That means the distance from the center of one stud to the center of the next stud over will be exactly 16 inches. The larger red numbers with black arrows are therefore used to indicate stud locations when measuring a wall. The smaller red numbers are inches. What are the black diamonds on the tape measure? Well, the black diamonds, which appear every 19 3/16 of an inch on the tape measure, are there for spacing engineered I-beam timbers. I just want to give you a note here. So I've been a carpenter for over 20 something years, and in my career I've never used the black diamonds for a layout. And so if you're an average DIYer, most likely you'll never use them, but now you know. So what is the most common tape measure size? Well, in my opinion, I'd have to say the 12-footer, the 25-footer, and the 100-footer. The 12-footer is more for beginners, maybe the shop guy. The 25-footer is called the builder's tape, and it's the most popular size. The 100-footer is for larger exterior projects like determining property boundaries, exterior foundations, etc. So what is the best tape measure size? I would have to say the 25-footer is the best overall length. Never too short like a 16-foot tape measure can be at times. It's compact enough to fit in my tool bag smoothly and not too bulky like a 35-footer can be. I got to go with the 25-footer. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. So let's talk about the autonomy of a tape measure. The tape measure consists of a long flexible tape that is wound around a coiled spring inside a housing. When you pull the tape out, the spring inside the housing tightens, creating tension. The tape itself, also known as the blade, is usually made of a durable material like steel. At the end of the tape, the blade, you'll find a metal hook. The hook is designed to grip onto surfaces securely. This ensures accurate measurements by hooking on to the edge of an object or butting an object. On nearly every tape measure, you'll find a slot on the end hook. It's called the nail grab. It's there to grab onto the end of a nail or screw. This way, if you're measuring something and you don't have someone to hold the end of your tape, you just need to hammer in a nail or insert a screw and hook the end of your tape onto it to get a clear and accurate measurement. Have you ever wondered why the tip of your tape moves up and down? Well, it's like that for a reason. I'm going to give you a little explanation here. Check it out.
Well, the tip of the tape measure is 1/16 of an inch, and the tip of the tape measure moves up and down 1/16 of an inch. And so what this does is, when you're pulling a measurement, the tape measure opens up 1/16 of an inch, and the measurement starts from behind the tape measure tip there. And then when you're butting a measurement, it closes that 1/16 of an inch space, and the measurement starts from the tip of the tape measure, which gives you an accurate measurement every time, no matter if you're pulling a measurement or butting a measurement.
Another interesting feature about the tape measure is the tape blade has a curve to it, a concave to it. It's pretty interesting. Hopefully you can see that. The concave design helps keep the blade rigid when extended. The curve allows the blade to stand out, which is called standout, while measuring. Some tape measures can extend several feet without collapsing, allowing you to measure long distances. I call this the brake test. Check it out. So also the tape measure has this handy button here. And what it does is you pull your tape out, and to stop your tape measure from retracting, you push the button down, and there you go, your tape's locked. Let's unlock it. Let's lock it. Locked. It's pretty handy. You want to do multiple measurements on one piece of wood, or divide a piece of wood in even increments, something like that. But yeah, it's very handy. Really nice feature on a tape measure. So the tape measure has a handy belt clip on it, as you can see here. Pretty handy. I use them when I'm not using tool bags. I just clip the tape measure onto my pocket. And you can take them off too. There's a little Phillips screw here. Some carpenters take them off. Sometimes they get in the way of their tool bags. I leave mine on. But yeah, pretty handy little thing on the tape measure. So I'd like to show you another feature that the tape measure has. So it has this number here. I don't know if you can see that. But what that is that it's the length from here to here, and it's for measuring inside dimensions. So if you had to butt your tape on the inside of something to get a measurement, you would butt the end of your tape here, you butt it here, pull the tip of your tape out, get a number from the tip of the tape to the front of the tape, and then add this number, and that gives you your inside dimension. Pretty cool. So the next time you pick up a tape measure, please remember its importance and be grateful for its existence. It's time to end the video. Thanks for watching. Click the link here to subscribe. Click the link here to watch the next video.